Here are some reasons why I pulled my 13-year-old daughter from performing at the Roots home opener game at the Oakland Coliseum. Let's get into it. So first of all, let me make it crystal geyser clear that I do not represent any organizations. I am simply a caring, loving mother who doesn't play about her daughter, okay? But second, let me also state that these sentiments are my own and nobody else's. And third of all, I love me some short dog, okay? So this has nothing to do, I do not believe that any of this is his fault. I do not blame him for this mishap. And lastly, I want you to know that my intentions with this video is to bring awareness to the lack of integrity and compassion that the Roots organization was willing to show the youth of Oakland. Is definitely not acceptable. Now let's get into it, okay? So many of us know that the teams in Oakland have been wiped out. First, the Raiders left to Vegas. Then the Warriors left the town for the city. And now the A's are posted up in the boonies, like waiting to be in Vegas for good. So boom, they gave us a professional soccer team to kind of keep the sports camaraderie up. We'll see how that goes. But about 2 weeks ago, said soccer team reached out to the Roots organization reached out to some of the schools in OUSD, and they were inviting the cheer teams to come together as one big group and create a routine to perform with Too Short during the halftime performance. So these kids were so hyped. My daughter came home one day and was like, I heard Too Short on speakerphone and he was telling us what songs he was going to perform and the order that they were going to go in. Now, as a parent of a 13-year-old African-American girl, I didn't know how to feel about her dancing to songs like Shake That Monkey and Blow the Whistle. Like, on one hand, it's a very rare opportunity, but on the other hand, she's a child, and she's my child. And I won't dare act like I haven't been shaking my monkey for the last 20 years, but I never did it in a cheerleading outfit in front of thousands of people, so there's that. So I was on the fence, but again, it's a rare opportunity. You get to help make history. It's the home opener for the first time they're ever coming out as a team for the Bay Area. So I was willing to rock with it until the day before the performance yesterday when Roots pulled some bullshit. So they decided to finally disclose all the details. The cheer team would have had to be at the stadium by 2, practice at 3. They perform at 6:30 and again at 7. Rather than getting to stay in a secure room like back in the back cut somewhere where they could have been in some warmth, they would have had to be on the hard bleachers in the cold in their cheerleading outfits in front of a bunch of drunk ass people, and Roots wasn't even willing to feed them. But you can't bring food into the stadium either. So you mean to tell me, as a hard working parent, after I paid $70+ for a ticket, because that wasn't included, nor was there a promo code, my daughter has to freeze her ass off, be subject to drunk male fans who may or may not be able to control themselves, and she got to starve or spend $20 on concessions? Baby, y'all got the game thoroughly up, okay? Roots was looking for free labor out of these kids to make their organization look like such a good team for like using local talent, but I feel like they went about it the wrong way. Y'all bragging about having 20,000 people at this game and y'all don't have a budget to get these kids a few slices of pizza? Being kind is the least you could do to some damn kids. Now, they got this invitation 2 weeks ago. So for y'all to wait till the day before to give them all of the details, it really broke their hearts. And as a parent, I was conflicted, like, do I still want to allow her to perform knowing everything that I just found out? Because I felt like if you do perform for the first game, that's a big deal, but at what cost? You feel me? Like, if it's gonna cost you your peace of mind, is it even motherfucking worth it? So we talked about whether she should actually perform or not, because I wanted her to truly understand the level of respect that she deserves. I said, think about sitting on them hard ass bleachers for hella long while you freezing, you hungry. Do you really want to get sick right before spring break? Who got time for that? Then think about looking out into the crowd and not being able to see me or feel supported because I'm way in the nosebleeds. I said, don't you think you deserve at least a slice of pizza and a soda or something? I said, you could be upset with me until the cows jump over the moon, baby, but I can't let you go out there and be disrespected. And lastly, I was like, you know, if a person or organization is not willing to respect you, your time, the efforts that you put in, you really have to ask yourself, are they worth your energy? And that's with this, that's with friends, that's with anything moving forward. Just because y'all go to school in the ghetto does not mean y'all should be treated any old kind of way. So I'm not telling y'all not to support our only local team. I just want y'all to be aware of how they was willing to get down with these kids. Y'all know what I mean?